Hello, good morning, students. This is Professor Srikant Karnewar. In this semester, we will learn about new course, that is livestock breeding system. Course number for this course is AGB 354, and credits allotted for this course are 2 credits, 1 credit for theory and 1 credit for practical. If you look at the syllabus for the theory, that this is very easy course. This is just a summary of all the lectures which are incorporated in our syllabus, that is breeding methods, what are the different methods, inbreeding means what and its measures, effect and application of inbreeding with its merits, demerits, line breeding, outbreeding, crossbreeding, heterosis, then outcrossing, species hybridization and breeding behavior, and importance of breeding records in dairy animals and pedigree sheets. If you look at these syllabus, that is importance of breeding records in dairy animals and pedigree sheets, this is also part of our practicals. So at the time of practical, we will learn in more detail about this pedigree sheet and importance of breeding records in dairy animals. And just this is a summary of syllabus for our practicals, that is computation of inbreeding coefficient, coefficient of relationship. It is just, you may say that it is just kind of statistical tools we have to use for these practicals. This is in brief about our theory and practical syllabus. Today this presentation, it will include challenges for the animal breeding. You might have heard about this animal breeding and how it is to be done, and what are the important requirements for this animal breeding. Defining the breeding goal, that is also important task. What is our task? Whether to improve the quality of the product or to just improve the weight of the animals. Then measurement of breeding goal traits, which are those important traits. Traits means characters, and weighing the different traits for the animal goal. What are the challenges for the animal breeding? Before starting with this actual syllabus, we must know what is animal breeding and what are its challenges. The major challenge in world is an increasing human population. In last semester, if you are able to recall that, I told you for the production of 1 kilogram of meat, it requires approximately 14,000 liters of water. And more food is required for increasing population of the humans. But the actual consumption of the water and other resources, and it produces only lesser amount of the product. So that is the challenge for this animal breeding program. So if you look at this third point, that is animals contributes major portion in agriculture in the form of fodder, meat and eggs. What happens in these developing countries, productivity and fitness traits are the major challenge for the animal breeding. We cannot maintain fitness as well as productivity of the animal. And in developed countries with intensive animal production system, health and welfare traits create a new challenge for animal breeders. Most of the cases we are observing that to maintain health of animals, that is very difficult task. Breeding challenges are also influenced by a wide range of factors. That means requirement of fodder, availability of the transportation system, requirement of the vaccination. So these also affect our breeding program. They are determined by the needs or principles of the owners of the animals, the consumers of animal products, food industry, increasing the having a general public concern. In most of the Indian situation, there is animal population is very less, which is owned by the farmer. In small population, at least all female individuals are allowed to breed in the next generation. But what about male? There is no opportunity to select for traits related to food production, selection for the breeding goal traits is hardly possible in small population. In our Indian situation, population of the animal in a herd, it's very small and it is very difficult to select a particular trait. In this course, as already I told you about the syllabus of this course, that in these breeding goals, that is having much more importance. That's why we must understand what are the factors which can influence on this breeding. First means that is the use of animals and the wishes of the users to determine a great extent breeding goal and the breeding programs. In the breeding program, what happens? For the animal functions other than food production saves several traits which plays important role in addition to selective breeding for obvious breeding goal traits. Health and welfare of the animal, it is having major concern. We must take into consideration while breeding of the animal. In Indian situation, what are the major reasons that why animals are used to keep in our farm? First thing is that in which way the products of the animals they can be marketed. Second point, what are the important aspects of feeding and management? Third point, is there already breeding program in place of that? What are the traits can be recorded? Is artificial reproduction is applicable? So these, before defining any kind of breeding program, we must take into consideration all these 1 to 5 points. What are the reasons? If suppose we are living in a community which is very near to the town, in that case, what could be our interest? To provide a fresh milk to the society. What are the other factors? What are the other requirements which are of the herds that can be fulfilled by this breeding program? The choice of the appropriate breed. Before starting with this breeding program, we must select appropriate breed. That is the first step in initiating the breeding program, but it is a very crucial, very difficult, and it requires several parameters for the selection of the parent. More attention should be given to the adaptive performance of breeds. High producing animals, say for example in our area HF, it is imported in tropical areas but not succeeded due to adaptive performance in few parts of Maharashtra or specifically of India. In all food production system, adaptation of the animal to the conditions within the system, it is important. That's why before we select any kind of breed, that it must be fit for that particular environmental conditions. Adaptive fitness is characterized. How it can be characterized? By survival, health, reproduction and its related traits. What is the breeding goal? In this course, we are going to learn about breeding methods or mating systems. So what could be our breeding goal? Breeding goal is a specification of the traits to be improved, including the emphasis given to each trait. Trait means characters. Here we have to define a specific character. For what purpose, which breed is important, in what terms it can be suitable to multiply, and at how suitably it can be grown in multiple locations. That is our most important target for this breeding. This breeding goal, if we define the breeding goal for what is the purpose, which animals, which breed, so that it will give the direction in which we want to improve the population. What is the breeding program? Now, breeding program, it is a program aiming at defined breeding objectives for the production of next generation animals. That means how suitably or how we can get better progenies. That is depending upon the breeding program. It is the combination of recording of the selected traits, estimation of breeding values, selection of the potential parents, and mating program for the selected parent. So all these things we are going to learn in our theory class, in the practical class. What is the selection criteria, which parent we can say it as a potential parent by only observing its phenotypic characters. म्हणजे फक्त दिसायला तो ॲनिमल चांगला आहे म्हणून त्याला सिलेक्ट करायचं आहे का, नाही. सो वी मस्ट अंडरस्टँड विच आर द इम्पॉर्टंट कॅरेक्टर्स which can be stably transferred into their progenies. That characters are essential to know. Breeding goals which are directed towards the future and require the tenacity. Breeding goal consists of a single criteria that facilitates ranking of the animals in PBV. It's a part of practical. We will learn about how we can check the performance of the animals for breeding program. The breeding goal aims at the future. The breeding goal usually involves the improvement of multiple traits. The breeding goal should be formulated carefully and should be consequently for many generations to become successful as a breeder, and the trait should be included in the breeding goal based on its economic value and its heritability. So this breeding goal, it consists of several traits. Several traits means number of traits which can give us a fruitful income to us. So say for example, if we'll improve the productivity in terms of higher yield and more financial yield, improving the feed conditions, that means if the feed utilization capacity of the animal is very high, that we can incorporate such kinds of criteria. Improving the reproduction ability, that means health, survival, less replacement of the animals. So all these are going to reduce the cost for the maintaining of the herds. That's why this breeding goal, it must consist of such kinds of several traits. How we can measure the breeding goal traits? So what recording breeding goal traits raises lots of questions that can be solved in our practicals. What can be measured? How often we can should the trait can be measured? Who or what is the measuring the trait? What animals should be involved? What age? How detailed? What is the accuracy of the measurement? All these things we are going to learn in our practicals. That is how we can select animal based on its performance. Here are the few examples. The breeding goal determines which traits should be recorded. For example, more popularly kilograms of the milk, grams of the growth, number of eggs in the case of poultry. So these characters are known as quantitative characters. Quantitative characters means what? So those characters which can be measured in terms of kilograms or in number, so that characters are called as qualitative characters. Qualitative characters means what? That cannot be measured in terms of kilogram or in number. Quality, color of egg or quality of the egg or color of the milk. So that characters are known as qualitative characters. That traits can be measured in classes, product traits, scores of body traits, disease incidences, performance impressions, how it is disease resistance. So that characters are called as qualitative characters. So we must consider these characters, qualitative characters and quantitative characters, for the selection of the animals. Some breeding goals traits cannot be measured at the time when it is relevant. Say for example, in the case of meat production, meat quality is an important breeding goal for the unit, but we cannot measure it at the time of selection of the parents. It can be measured only after slaughter and then breeding with the other animal if it is, and it is impossible. So for these kinds of traits, indicator traits are present. These are obtained by scanning live animals body composition before you take breeding decisions, and it may help to carcass composition, that means slaughter composition. For the cattle, few relevant measures which are present here, say for example milk yield, fat percentage in milk, pelvic height, udder shape. so mastitis. So these characters can be we can take into consideration before selecting the animals for breeding purpose. Weighing the different traits of the breeding coal. How it can be possible? In case of commercial breeding program, many traits are recorded and that can influence on the profit of animals produced by the commercial breeding programs. In order to rank individual selection candidates for the breeding goal, it is necessary to comprise the values for the respective traits into one single selection criteria. If there are number of traits, but we have to take single selection criteria that if the values of that animals falls into this category, only in that case we will select that animal. The value of this criteria can be obtained by summing up all the breeding values. How to sum up breeding values? That we will discuss or we will learn at the time of our practical. So this is in brief about what is mean by breeding program, what are the essential criteria for the selection of parents for the breeding program, why breeding program is essential, why it needs to be done. So this is all about introductory lecture of AGB 354. Thank you for listening. If you have any kind of question or suggestion, please text me on my WhatsApp mobile number. Thank you very much for giving your time.